the traditional example, what we call diamond and the mud. So when the diamond is covered by mud, maybe very smelly, dirty mud, very thick, and maybe for many years. So even though the diamond is covered by very dirty, stinky, thick mud for a long time, but the diamond never change. So this mud cannot change the nature of diamond. So diamond is always pure, present, genuine, always with us. So what is this diamond? So this is what we call the innate well-being. So we all have awareness. We all have kind, compassion, love also. We all have the wisdom, the curiosity, and to want to understand the nature of reality. So now, how to connect with the innate well-being? So there are few different ways. So you can connect with the awareness through an object. So the object can be anything. Could be things that you can see, could be things that you can hear, smell, taste, sensation, or thought, emotion. So it can be anything. So normally what we can meditate anytime, everywhere, and with anything, any phenomena. So basically awareness meaning that knowing quality of the mind. So maybe I will ask you, all of you, can you see my hand? So how many of you can see my hand? Raise your hand. Okay. How many of you can hear? Maybe you can hear translator, or you can hear I'm snapping. So you can see that is awareness. You can hear that is awareness. I think poll question no need now. Okay, so how many of you can think? So if you can think, raise your hand, your real hand in front of screen. So of course you can think, right? If you cannot think, how you can raise your hand? So that is awareness. So ability to think, to see, to hear, to feel. So that is the awareness. And the problem for the nature of awareness itself is not easy to grab it. Our conceptual mind, not easy to grab the awareness. For example, maybe you can see light in between the screen and you. There's an empty space, right? Do you have empty space in between you and the screen? Of course, the space, right? The empty space. So that empty space has light, right? Some light, I think. I hope all of you have some light. The light in the empty space. So that light in the empty space, can you see it? So now poll question, yes and no poll question. How many of you can see light in the empty space? Yes and no poll question. Good. Many people are answering. Okay, so now 52% can see light in the empty space. 48% cannot see light in the empty space. So both of you are right. Everybody pass. So some of you said you cannot see light in the empty space. Yeah, it's quite difficult, right? Space is empty and it's difficult to see light in the empty space. You can see light on the screen, maybe on my face. You can see light on the wall. You can see light on the ceiling. You can see light on something. So seeing light on something is easy. But seeing light in the empty space is not so easy. So therefore, some of you said, cannot see light in an empty space, so not easy. But at the same time, there is light. Without light in the empty space, then we cannot see anything. So in order to come light on my face, light need to come through the space, right? So it not come through the space, you cannot see light on my face. So therefore, this awareness that we all have, so awareness is the innate quality of the mind that can see, can hear, can experience, can think. So the meditation meaning is to first recognize awareness that my mind has knowing quality. And I think all of you recognize that, right? Because you all are not unconscious now. Just being conscious is the awareness. We are not unconscious. So the meditation is two things. We have to do two things. First, recognize awareness. Second, maintain that recognition. So how to maintain that recognition through an object? So now we will use one object. So for example, awareness is like light in the empty space, but it's difficult to see light in the empty space, but we can see light on my face, on the screen. So on light on something. So our mind has this knowing quality, and to look at the mind itself is very difficult because not easy to grab it. So therefore we need to focus on something. So now we will focus on sound, and knowing the sound become practice of meditation. So maybe we will do sound meditation, and so maybe we will do the poll question yes and no. So I will ring the bell, and how many of you can hear? So we will try this one. How many of you can hear the bell ringing? Mm. 100%. Very good. Now sound meditation is finished. So how many of you understand? As I mentioned before, the meditation is to connect with the awareness. And what is awareness? Awareness meaning can see, can hear, can feel, can think. So when I ask you, can you hear the sound? And 100% of you said yes. So in that moment, our awareness is with the sound. So being with the sound, knowing the sound, to be aware of sound, all this has a meaning. So actually, we are meditating with the sound. So we will try this together. So please, everybody, keep your spine loosely straight. And then first set intention. So today I'm going to practice meditation that to help myself and maybe my friends, family members, colleagues, and others, people who relate with me for the society. So wish that may my meditation may cause to bring happiness and the well-being to myself and others. So you can keep this motivation in your mind, and you can close your eyes if you want. And now, please feel your body and relax muscles in the body. Mind and body together. And you don't need to do anything. You don't need to get rid of anything. You don't need to create anything. Just whatever feeling or sensation come into the body, just feel it and just relax. And now please listen to sound. And normally, what we call when the ear hearing the sound, our mind also listen to sound. So ear and the mind both together listening the sound become the meditation. But of course, our mind cannot listen to sound too long. Normally it's few seconds only. Then we will think about to-do list, think about the past. Pizza comes in our mind. It's okay. So as long as if you still remember the sound, you can still hear the sound, let pizza come, let pizza go. Now you can listen to any sound. Maybe you might have the birds singing around you, or traffic jam, or neighbors making noise, or families, or the cats, dogs, doesn't matter. You can listen to any sound, and you can jump from one sound to another sound. Okay, now please slowly open your eyes and let your mind be as it is for a few seconds. Okay, how was it? So maybe we will do poll question again. How many of you like sound meditation or not? Maybe some of you don't like sound meditation. Some of you maybe like the sound meditation. Hmm. 98% of you like the sound meditation. A lot. Great. So normally we have many meditation techniques. Why we have many? Because sometimes some people easy to connect with sound, some people not. So actually, what we can meditate with anything. You can meditate with the visual object, that things you can see. Of course, sound we already learn now, or smell, or food, pizza. No, I don't like pizza. Normally, I'm very happy to talk about pizza, but I don't like pizza. Or a sensation, the bodily sensation, or thought. The thought come in our mind, bala bala bala, yada yada yada, or emotion. But the emotion is quite difficult normally, so we need to first learn with the visual object, or sound, or smell, taste. These are first. If you are new to meditation, then maybe learn sound meditation every day, 5 minutes for 1 month. Every day 5 minutes. Then we can practice the thought meditation, emotion meditation later. Okay, so as I mentioned before, the essence of meditation is awareness. And what is awareness? The knowing quality of the mind, the awareness, to be aware. So can see, can hear, can smell, can taste. But normally we have awareness all the time. It's not become the meditation, because even though we have all the time. So what makes the awareness become meditation? Because we recognize first. So view. So now we recognize. Then second is intention. So intention is I'm going to meditate in with the sound meditation. So then listening to sound become the meditation. With a view, with the intention, it change.